Welcome. These notes will provide an overview of data storage and extraction tools. Here is a set of familiar data formats: numeric, Boolean, character, even picture formats. There are many others, such as MP4 for movies and audio or WAV files. In terms of overall organization strategies for storing data, we will consider three classifications: structured data, unstructured data, and semi-structured data. Structured data. The data is stored in things such as CSV, separated value files, or neat rectangular tables. These are considered well-structured. The data meets specified, predetermined attributes. The size, type, and number of entries are precisely defined. Workbooks and databases are built this way. Unstructured data is a generic label for data that is not containable in a regular database or data structure. Most data produced today is unstructured, such as the content that we upload to the web. Things such as Facebook entries, tweets, and digital photos and images. Although these are stored in a specific picture format, they are also considered unstructured data, as the image data doesn't tell us what is in the picture. Relational databases were not designed to manage these varieties of data, so new kinds of databases were created to do so efficiently. It is also the size of the data and the number of relationships between and across the content that is a problem for relational databases. As the size of the data and number of relationships between and across the content increases, structured databases and workbooks become untenable. NoSQL and new SQL databases have been created to store and extract these immense distributed data sets. Worldwide, there are more than 8 million data centers that contain this unstructured data that has amassed in the cloud. Semi-structured data includes metadata about the unstructured data. The metadata provides information or attributes about the data. Here is a simple example. If you Google Avalon, you will get many different types of hits. If you include some criteria to the search, such as movie or Toyota automobile model or New Jersey, you are tapping into the semi-structured metadata that provides data or attributes about the data. This improves the ability to efficiently extract the data being searched for. Examples of semi-structured data include XML and JSON documents. These contain lots of metadata, which provide searchable contextual information about the data. Popular data repositories. Let's start with structured data, as it is likely most familiar to us. Workbooks, also known as spreadsheets, were the original flat file database structure that was essentially a very large table of data. Many small businesses start out using spreadsheets in this way, and as their business grows, they find that they may need a more robust solution for data storage and extraction. However, this tool is widely used, and there are plenty of collections of big data sets stored in spreadsheets. And our first detailed data exploration will be through the use of spreadsheets. Frequently, we are interested in summarizing this data. The details are summed, averaged, ordered by dates or amounts. Important, powerful summative features include pivot tables and charts. Note that today's MS Office 365 Excel has many database-like features and is quite sophisticated. It is a great place to start harnessing large flat file data sets. Databases provide critical big data infrastructure in terms of both storage and extraction. Two important features of databases are data security and privacy. There are many government laws and regulations that drive these requirements. The Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act of 1996, known by the acronym HIPAA, and the European Union's General Data Protection Regulation are two prominent ones. Relational databases are an organized collection of tables, referred to as relations in RDBMS speak, that are connected through unique key fields. Each record in a database table has a fixed size number of fields. Data can be manipulated using SQL, structured query language. RDBMS come fully featured with data entry forms, report generation, and query management tools. The security and confidentiality properties can be applied to the individual tables of the database, thereby allowing many users to access the database, but also restrict their accessibility to particular parts of the database. We will explore RDBMS in a few weeks. NoSQL stands for Not Only SQL, and there are several logical strategies for storing and extracting from them. NoSQL databases store and extract data such as photos, videos, text images, emails, and the like. There are several types of NoSQL databases. Key value NoSQL is designed for fast lookup. This strategy relies on hashing and is similar in nature to a dictionary where you look up a word to find its definition. However, these are optimized for distributed data sets. The data is spread across many different computers or data centers as storage locations. To improve reliability, they replicate or mirror multiple cluster nodes. Some key value NoSQL databases include Google Cloud Data Store and Amazon Dynamo database. Document databases are the most common NoSQL databases. These store semi-structured data. Document databases use indexes based on the metadata for efficient retrieval. The most popular document database is MongoDB, which is derived from the word humongous. Columnar databases, like its name suggests, store their information based on the columns, also known as fields, rather than the rows or records. Picture a table rotated 90 degrees. The data is stored column major rather than row major. This provides efficiency when we are interested in all the data stored in a particular column or field. We will consider this when we look at spreadsheet data in pivot tables and charts. HBase is a popular column-oriented database. Graph databases are based on relationships between stored data objects. These use two sets to describe the structure: a set of nodes, or vertices, which are the individual data objects, and a set of edges, which correspond to the relationships or connections between the nodes. The connections can be one-way directions or two-way. Picture a map with the cities of Philadelphia, Camden, and Wilmington as nodes, and the U.S. highways and bridges that connect them as edges. These are two-way connections. An example of directional one-way edges would be a graph of the courses required for the data science program. DSC 101 must be taken before DSC 102. Therefore, in a graph database, this node would maintain a one-way directional arrow relationship to DSC 102. There is a popular 6 degrees of separation problem that posits that using a worldwide graph of every person Any two individuals can be connected by following at most 6 edges from one to the other. One of the most popular graph databases is Neo4j. NewSQL. NoSQL databases do not provide the security of SQL databases. RDBMS shine at providing reliable transaction processing. This is due to their commitment to meeting the ACID test. ACID is an acronym for atomicity, consistency, isolation, and durability. We will dig into these when we explore RDBMS. New SQL databases provide more robust security and reliability than the NoSQL databases by retaining the features of queries and/or the ACID test support, while also providing the scalability of NoSQL. Two popular new SQL databases are VoltDB and Google Spanner. Here are a few references I've used in creating this set of notes.